It's Tuesday, the 23rd of April, 2024. Welcome to Capital Newsbeat, where we take a look at the day's top stories. I'm Angela Wamboi. 11,206 households have been displaced since the onset of the heavy rains. Heavy rains have continued to wreak havoc in several parts of Kenya in the past 3 months. The Kenya Red Cross says a total of 23 counties have so far been affected by the floods since the onset of the March, April, May rains. 24,741 households in the meantime have been impacted by flooding across the country, while 11,206 households have been displaced. The Humanitarian Aid Agency reported that over 188 people have been rescued, while over 27,716 acres of land have been submerged by the flooding waters. The Kenya Meteorological Department has in the meantime cautioned that rainfall being experienced across the country is expected to continue through the weekend. In the 7-day forecast released by the weatherman, they warn of flooding in low-lying areas on the floodplains as well as in urban areas with poor drainage. Several people are feared trapped in a 5-story building collapse reported in Gesima, Nyamira County. The Kenya Red Cross says that search and rescue efforts are currently underway. Several people have so far been rescued and one person is still trapped. And in a separate incident, the death toll in the Lake Baringo boat tragedy has risen to 7. After 6 bodies were retrieved from the lake, the County Commissioner Stephen Kutwa says that 16 people were rescued on Sunday. An article on the Kenya Broadcasting Corporation's website says that at the time of the accident, the ill-fated vessel was carrying 23 high schoolers and grade 8 students to Kokwa Island for a church service. Pastor Jane Kakenya of the Revival Church in Kabukoki is yet to come to terms with the loss of her 3 children who were part of the mission. Her son was, however, amongst the 16 who survived the accident. Preliminary investigations indicate that the motorboat capsized due to overloading.
Mimi watoto wangu walikuwa watoto 4. Sasa kijana mmoja firstborn na wasichana 3. Sasa vile walienda wasichana wakaniacha, sasa nikabaki na kijana. Mtoto wa kwanza ako form 2 na ni kijana. Alafu huyo msichana mwenye ameaga dunia ako form 1 Kimale. Na ako na miaka kijana ako na miaka 16 na msichana ako na 14 years na huyo ameshaenda, na number 3 ako na 12. Alafu huyo mwingine mdogo alienda tena, nimepoteza yeye, ako na miaka 9, yeye ako grade 4 na huyo mwingine ako grade 6. Bado wanatafuta, bado mwili mmoja ndiye ilipatikana jana, aliokolewa huko. Sasa kufika island akapass huko juu ni kwa sababu ya hiyo maji. Sasa hiyo akapass tu kwa island. Sasa yeye ndio alipatikana mmoja tu, lakini wengine bado.
The memorial service for the late Chief of Defense Forces General Francis Omondi Ogolla, which was slated for this Friday, has been postponed. A joint statement by the Kenya Defense Forces and the late general's family states that a new date for the memorial service will be declared at a later date. No reason has been given for why the ceremony had to be moved. The KDF and General Ogolla's family acknowledged the overwhelming support that they received during the period and Sunday's state burial in Siaya County. The 62-year-old career military officer is survived by his widow Eileen and 2 children, Lorna and Joel Rabuku. For more, log on to www.capitalfm.co.ke/news.